Hey everyone, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is good. It is Sunday, and it has been a while, so I'm sorry, I know it's been a while, but I wanted to come on while I was working today. I kind of been working all day. I have various projects that I'm working on, and I just wanted to say hi, show my face, and I've been wanting to make a video, and it's like I haven't got a chance to get around to it. So I figured I would go ahead and make a video while I was working today. I figured that would be one of the best ways to kind of get into the camera, say hi to everyone, kind of give an update and just kind of run my mouth with you guys while I seal one of my babies up. Right now, like I said, I'm working on a couple different projects. I have a fairy baby here that I'm working on. She doesn't really have a name yet, but she, along with a couple other babies that I'm working on today, are kind of just like special projects. She's not a custom order or anything like that, so she will be a buy it now baby, and just kind of one of my pleasure painting creations. So that's kind of what I've been up to lately, honestly, too. Of course I have work, and you know, with the move and trying to get everything settled, as soon as, like, once I graduated, because you guys know a couple weeks ago I got finished with school, yay, finally. So I'm trying to get back into reboarding, like full, kind of like throw myself into it, if that makes sense. So I've been working on a couple different projects, like stuff that I want to do, and I actually have even more stuff that I'm going to be working on, but I finally have the time to do it, so that's really nice. But it's still busy, you know what I mean? Like, you still gotta work. Well, I work, you know, you guys know that I work. So, and it's just funny how when you have like a real busy schedule, you know, and then you're gonna change your schedule. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but you have a real busy schedule and a real big part of that schedule that's, like, you know, taking up all your time. You get out of it, right? And you're like, oh yeah, excuse me, I'm gonna have all this free extra time to do this, that, and this, and then you don't. So I've been trying to juggle a couple different things. So, but the good thing is, like I said, I have been able to get some of these projects that I've really been wanting to do in, as far as reborning. So that's the best thing. I mean, I'm happy to be done with school just because. It was very, very time consuming and somewhat stressful to kind of like be in school. You go to work, go to class, come home, and all that stuff. It's nice to be able to kind of focus and get back in my hobby. So that's what I'm most excited about. I haven't really got to do an outing yet. That's one thing I can't wait to do. One thing I really, really enjoy doing, or had enjoyed doing, I haven't done it in a really long time, is taking babies with me when I run errands and stuff. I have my, like, travel system, and I have my favorite stroller that I like to use, and of course I have clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And I usually, like, that's one thing I really love to do. And it's funny because, you know, in real life, that's like one of the most biggest hassles when you're going to the store or trying to run into CVS or something like that. It's nice when you don't have to take the baby with you. That's generally what you strive for, but I don't know what it is, but that's one of my things that I actually really like to do. I enjoy it a lot. So whenever I got the chance to do it in the past, I would do it all the time, like on Saturdays and stuff. And yesterday, that's exactly what I was doing. Because I was thinking, why? Oh, it's scary. It's the TV. I was like, what is that sound? I hope hope it's not interfering with the video that much. I didn't even realize that I didn't turn it off. You should probably see my face, like I was like startled by that. But anyway, yesterday I was like trying to figure out why because I couldn't get to Reborn yesterday for real. I did a little bit, and I'll show that baby that I worked mostly on yesterday because I finished her up today, and I think she turned out really, really gorgeous. And you guys know, for the most part, I pretty much do ethnic babies. It's kind of my specialty. That's what I really, really enjoy doing. It comes naturally. It seems to come naturally. But I also, when I do kits, what I like to do is I like to listen to the kit. I also find that sometimes, for me personally, sometimes when I wing kits, they come out really good, and I have no idea why. It's a really random thing that I just noticed, that a lot of times when I decided, like, oh, I want to do this, I'll study different things a little bit, if it's something, because I like to take on challenges, and kind of push myself to get better and better, because you guys know I'm new, so I haven't quite come up on my 1-year anniversary reboarding just yet, but I'm new, so I do like to push myself outside the box. So anyway, I think I showed you guys my Lucretia kit a long time ago. Sorry, I was going to say, I know it's been a long time since you've seen that kit, but it's by Natalie. Well, it's not, I don't think it's Natalie, I think it's Natalie Bleak. It's a really gorgeous kit. It's a sleeping kit that's smiling, and when I first seen that kit, I had to have it. I had to have it. And I finally got a chance to do her now that I have some extra time to get on some projects. So I'll have to show you her. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? I've been seeing some of you guys' videos, so I apologize if I haven't been commenting as much. I still watch videos, believe it or not. Sometimes I don't always get a chance or have the time to comment on every video. But like, I go to work really, really early. I don't know if I've ever said what I do. It's kind of, I'm such a nerd. I was gonna say it's kind of nerdy, and it is to me. But anyway, I am a technical writer, so I do technical writing for a medical device firm. So, but anyway, I get to work really, really early in the morning, and nobody's really there except for early birds or whatever. So while I'm like writing stuff up, or if I'm doing literature research or something, I'll watch YouTube videos on my phone and I'll listen to it. So just like usually when I'm painting and stuff, if somebody has a nice long video, I love those, I'll listen to it. So I got to see some people's changing videos. There's a couple new channels that I just found. Not new people that have been around for a long time. I just happen to find their channels, like, I'm trying to think of one girl's name. Her name, I think it's For the Love of Little Ones. She's so cute. She's just a really like soft-spoken lady. Again, like I said, I haven't got to comment on anybody's stuff, but I've been watching videos and stuff. Work as usual. So, and you know what? There's a tag. I love tags. Anybody that, I guess, now it sounds terrible. If you used to watch my videos, or my videos in the past, let's let you know I haven't made a video in a long time. But anyway, not you used to watch my videos, but I love doing tags. Let me just put it that way. That's something that I've always really liked, because I feel like when you do tags, you get to know each other and all that good stuff. So, there was like Confessions of a Reborn Mommy tag, I think. I don't know who that was by. I just know I saw Zadia's video, Baby Nadia. I saw I think Jackie did that tag. I mean, Jackie from Reborn Babies Are Forever Babies. I know a lot of people did that tag, guys. Sorry, I know I'm like trying to think now, like who all did it, but it was good. It was good. I know, like, I can't remember all the questions off the top of my head, I'll be honest with you, but I know, like, one of the questions was, have you ever coached up with the Reborn? And I was thinking in my mind, like, yeah, who hasn't? But maybe people haven't, though. When I first got into reborning, that was like one of the main, I mean, not that I meant to sleep with it, but I always like, you know, if you know, when you ever get to watch kids or you have, you know, the little baby or whatever, and you lay them on your chest and they sleep, you know, because they feel that body heat and they just kind of like lull to sleep. I used to love putting the little Reborn on my chest, and I think that's when I got into weighting the babies, because I like heavier babies, to feel the weight in my arms and on my chest. And I would lay them on my chest when I was doing stuff like, and this is way back, like when I got into Reborn, like when we first got into reborning, I used to like do that all the time. And I know I fell asleep like that a couple times and woke up like, just, you know, baby still on my chest or whatever. So I definitely got caught doing that a lot, but I think it's fun. You know, the dolls give so much therapy and stuff like that, so I don't think it's a bad thing. Now you wouldn't want to ever roll over on your baby, but I mean, Reborn, I mean, unless you fall on your baby, I don't know if rolling over the baby would hurt it too much, but I feel like for the most part, though, you might not even do that, because I know, you know how, like, sometimes it's like an instinctual thing for women. I don't think you might do it, because I know I didn't do it. I woke up a couple times, like, either I dozed on the couch while I was reading or something, or I know I literally did it one time in the bed, though. I just woke up and the baby was still on my chest. So it's like your body knows not to roll over or something like that. So I'm trying to think. I know one of the questions, like I said, I didn't write the questions down at all. I just remember watching people's videos. But I know one of the questions was, so this is kind of like an impromptu confessions of a reborn artist, like, / mommy. But yeah, no, there was a question about a house fire. Like, what would you do? Like, in terms of, I think the question was basically asking, would your first instinct would be to grab the reborns, or I guess all the living things in your house? I guess it's kind of a no-brainer, because I mean, unless you live alone and a fire breaks out, you're going to make sure your kids or your spouse, your family members, whoever's in the house with you, animals, are going to get out safe. You know what I mean? So unless the fire starts and you're ahead of it and you just know that it's gonna bring the house down or something like that. Because I mean, in most cases, if you're ahead of the fire and you see it flaring up, you're not gonna run out the house. You're gonna try to. For me, I'm gonna try to extinguish the fire. I don't wanna see no fire damage. You know what I mean? I want to get the fire extinguished, and that way I don't have to worry about anybody burning down or losing any reborns. But I was gonna say, for myself, to be honest, I don't know if my mind would be so much on reborns as it would be on sentimental items that you just can't get back. And reborns, I'm not saying that reborns are not sentimental items, but for me, and I know it is a gift, for the most part, I can remake my reborns. Now, of course, reborns that I get from other people can't, unfortunately, get that back. But for the most part, the reborns I create, I can recreate them or recreate something. But in my mind, I know I would be so sad to lose real sentimental things like gifts from my wife, or like just any souvenirs, like souvenirs that I've gotten abroad from Africa. Things that I really can't replace. Those would be things that would kind of be hard for me to lose. I would really, really hate to lose some stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? But I can't think of, I'm trying to think in my mind some of the other questions. I can't remember any. I know those are one of the two that stuck out to me the most. But you know what though? I saw this post, and this was actually a while ago, but I seen this post, right, on IG, Instagram, and it was a post about reborn artists, and I thought it was funny because it was like this guy staring off into space, and he was like, do I really want that kid for myself, or do I want it to reborn? And it made me laugh so hard because I was going to say, if that's not the struggle of a reborn artist, I don't know what is. Because I feel like reborn artists, you probably see so many kits that you want, but you know you don't have time for that. You probably have orders, or you might just already have kits stacked up, piled up that you got to get to. But new stuff is always coming out. You know what I mean? It never fails. New colors, new stuff, new items. There's always going to be new stuff coming out. And if you stay busy, you have customers to get to anyway. So it's like, you don't have time. But sometimes some stuff really calls to you. But, you know what I mean? So, oh, now I remember one of the other questions. One of the questions was if you were afraid to calculate all the stuff you spent on reborning. I think that's what it was. And that's why that other question came to my mind, because I know what I spent on reborning. So I'm not scared. You know what I mean? It's just a way of life at this point. But now the real question would be, how many kits or how many items do I get because of like wanting it versus needing it? Now that's kind of like, ooh, that's kind of hard, because I know that would be a lot to weigh. And then I'd probably be trying to justify stuff in my mind, like, oh yeah, I needed that kit though to fulfill this dream of mine, and yada yada yada, and I never got to that kit. It's still in the box, and then, you know, shitty shitty bang bang. So, but that plight just stuck in my mind, because I wonder, I know that's not just me, so I wonder like how many other artists like can like attest to like that, or people who paint, you know, anybody who paints their own reborns or paints reborns for whatever reason. I feel like a lot of times it just, some stuff comes up to where you think you want it for yourself, but then once you create it, the desire to have it is gone, and you feel okay. I've done that so many times where I want things for myself. I'll make kits and I think it's going to be for myself, for such a special reborn for me, and it's not. And it's like, once I created it, I feel so satisfied, and it's like, okay, you can go find your mommy, go grow up. So, but anyway, I'm on this last limb. I'm going to bake her, and I'll come back. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys the other kit. And because I have to sew her up too, but I don't know how long I've been talking because the camera is all the way over there, and I hope I haven't bored you guys out of your mind, because I'm just rambling. Hope it don't sound crazy. But anyway, it was so good talking to you guys. I'm glad I flipped the camera on, to be honest, and I'm sorry I haven't looked at the camera that much. Whenever I'm working, I usually get in the zone. As one of my homegirls calls it, the zone. I just kind of lose track of time and stuff. And I feel like anybody, again, who paints reborns, reborn artists knows, like, once you get to detail work on the reborn, it takes a long time. So once you start detailing your reborn, that's your whole, well, for me it is, at least a half a day. And then when you're trying to work on multiple kits at a time, you really try to focus so that way you don't waste time. You know what I mean? Like, in between the bakes and stuff like that, you're using your time wisely. I always try to time myself. So, anyway, look at me saying bye twice. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I know it's been a while, but pretty soon, I'll be getting some videos up here regularly. I can promise you that. Pretty soon. So, but like I said, she doesn't have a name just yet, but this is going to be my Sugar Plum Fairy, and when I get to put her together, I'll have to show her to you guys again. So I'm going to go put her in the oven, and then I'm going to give her some designs and stuff like that, And I will talk to you guys later. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.